On this week's episode, we're gonna have good news, we're gonna have bad news, we're gonna have some tips on luggage with the bikes. But before all of that, I have to say a huge thank you to all of you beautiful people, because all the love you've been transmitting over the many platforms, Reddit, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, it's getting here, and I have to get back to you and I have to say thank you so much, because nothing would happen without you, and it's thank you. But today it's Wednesday, today is episode day, so let's jump right into it. Well, I said this week we're gonna have good news, bad news, and top tips. Let's start with the bad news. My hand, definitely not good. It's painful to drive even on the road right now, but pills are helping, the drugs are helping, and I reckon in the next couple of weeks I will be able to drive a little bit more on the road to continue some testing and honestly to have a life, because I'm bored out of my mind at home. Good news is exactly that, pills are working. So within the next couple of weeks I'm gonna be able to drive. Ooh, ooh, ah. Yeah. When it comes to motorcycle traveling, there's always a couple of topics that are extremely polarizing. Tires, extended fuel range, and bags. What should you take to take care of your luggage? Hard panniers, soft panniers, panniers with racks, panniers without racks, just a simple rule. What should you take? What can you take? For me, pretty much everyone is right and everyone is wrong at the same time, because there's not one set that's perfect. That does not exist. Hard luggage, not for me. They have three main problems. First, they're heavy, extremely heavy. When you go down, well, it may or may not bend, but if it does, well, it's really difficult to put them back in working position, and then you can actually get the shape back, but they're getting water in, and none of that works for me. And depending on the way you go down, if your leg gets stuck underneath, well, your leg's not gonna be good. And when it comes to racks are heavy. Yes, they will protect your bike a little bit more, but I really need to cut down on weight. So I went with this set. I just wanna know that it tastes. What a waste, what a waste, what a waste. I just wanna stay like this, always, always, always. Oh, it's one thing what you promised, but it's another what you deliver. And you don't want it, now that you got it. To hell with it, to hell with it. Oh, it's one thing to deny it, but it's another to be defined. In the front, I'm taking a tank bag, because for me it's really important to keep little items. Although on this one I'm gonna modify it. So I'm gonna make a little station, a charging station. Gonna put a power bank here, gonna put all my batteries. So when I'm riding, I can put everything here, I can charge them. Gonna have a little camera, so anything, just open the bag, take some pictures, carry on. But for me, this one, top, super important. I love these little things. Although I am sponsored by Enduristan, this is not a paid endorsement, but I really like their bags. Top quality, they fit on my bike perfectly without a rack, and that includes the exhaust, because this tank just goes a little bit over the exhaust, so the bags sit right in perfectly. And even when they're empty, which is now the case, like, they retain their shape, and even at speed they work really well. With weight, they work equally well. It's really well distributed. I can put them under the seat like this, and with the rock straps I can attach anything in the back. Right now I have my backpack for the camera that I just attach, and it's perfectly secure. But when I'm trying something else, when I'm going for the adventures, I can put my tent, I can put a roll bag, I can put my sleeping bag, I can put anything I need. But these ones, they're fantastic. In the end of the day, and when it comes to your bags, what you need to decide is, what do you need? Do you want that extra safety that the hard panniers do have, because you can lock them and everything works perfectly? Do you want the lightweight and the flexibility of these panniers, because when you go down they will bend, so they won't break and you don't need to put them back in shape, and worst case scenario, just throw in a little sewing kit, and it's not gonna be perfect, but you can make a little patch on it and go on with it.
Panniers, although they are extremely polarizing, they're extremely easy for you to understand what you need. So when it comes to panniers, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Let me know on the comment section, what kind of panniers do you use, what kind of panniers do you hate, and what kind of bike do you ride when you put your panniers on. I would love to hear all of your comments. Obviously, if you're not yet subscribed, do consider joining all these beautiful people that already have, and click that red button for the subscription. Click that little bell so you can get all the notifications when a new video comes out. Click that like button because I would really be thankful if you would. And obviously, I'll see you guys next Wednesday.